Welcome to Buddha's Way, the man who chose pain and found peace. In a village surrounded by deep forests and mountains lived a man named Arav. He wasn't rich, he wasn't powerful, but he had something very rare in today's world, a pure heart. Arav was a school teacher. He taught under a banyan tree, using chalk and dust, not for money, but for the love of it. He believed that if he could give knowledge, even to one child, he would leave behind a better world. But life wasn't fair to Arav. The villagers exploited his kindness. They borrowed money and never returned it. They sent their kids to learn from him, but never even offered him a cup of tea. Yet, Arav kept teaching with a smile. One day, a rich businessman came to the village. He was building a factory and needed workers. Many villagers rushed to join for high wages, leaving the school empty. Even Arav's few students stopped coming. He was heartbroken. His life's purpose had vanished overnight. Then came more trials. His small hut caught fire during the summer heat, destroying his books and belongings. The same villagers who once smiled at him now looked away. Not a single one came to help. Arav sat beside the ashes of his hut, holding a half-burnt book. Tears welled up, but he didn't curse anyone. He simply whispered, "If this is the path I've been given, I'll walk it with courage." He rebuilt his hut with broken pieces of wood from the forest. He restarted his classes, even though there were no students. He wrote on the ground and spoke aloud as if children were still there. People laughed and called him mad. One day, a traveler passed by. He saw Arav speaking to an empty space under the banyan tree. Curious, the traveler stayed and watched. Then he asked, "Why do you speak when no one listens?" Arav smiled, "Because I must remain ready when someone finally does." The traveler was stunned. That traveler, unknown to Arav, was a senior officer in the education ministry. Moved by Arav's sincerity, he promised to help. Within a month, Arav's small open-air school received official recognition. Soon, children from nearby towns were sent to study under him. The banyan tree became famous. People traveled miles to learn under the master with no anger. Years later, Arav received a national award for education. News channels came to interview him. One reporter asked, "Sir, despite all your suffering, you never stopped doing good. Why?" Arav replied, "Because suffering only breaks those who expect comfort. I never expected comfort. I only expected to live a meaningful life. If my pain became a lamp for even one person, then it was worth it." As he spoke, tears flowed in the eyes of everyone present. The villagers who once mocked him now touched his feet. They cried not just in guilt but in realization. That night, as Arav sat alone, a young boy came running and asked, "Master, will you teach me?" Arav's tired face lit up. He nodded. And once again, under the same banyan tree, the lessons of life began. Moral: good people suffer not because they are weak, but because they are strong enough to carry the weight of the world's silence. Their suffering becomes a message. Their pain becomes purpose. And in the end, they rise, not above others, but within themselves. Thank you for watching Buddha's Way.